The Gungeon. I was playing a little bit, and I have some friends who are supposed to be on their way, so I'm probably only going to have time to get through one run, if that. So, let's get started. So, if you follow me on Twitter at StarSelectGay, or twitter.com/StarSelectGay, you will have seen that I just had a run wherein I faced, I was running through the floor, and there was a chest, and I thought it looked a little weird, but okay. I thought it looked a little weird, but I didn't think too much of it at first, and I thought, well, maybe it's a mimic, and then I shot it, and nothing happened. And then it turned out that it was a glitch chest. I'm gonna give you a second, if you don't like spoilers, to skip ahead, I don't know, to the end of this room. Anyways, the glitch chest faced me up against two beholsters. There we go. Two beholsters, and they really did a number on me, because this was all I had, this pistol. So anyways, that was that, and it was one hell of a surprise, and R.I.P., that's all I can say. So, we are off to the races. Let's get this moving. Reload, and I wonder if you can move those barrels between rooms. I have a feeling the answer is not, but ooh, I've never seen this before. Lock and load. Okay. Infinite ammo does not reveal super. Oops. Old battery shield, seen better days, still gets the job done. Additionally, shields are nice, but not of the engine or passivity. Oh, hold on just a second. There we go. Anyways, back to the Gungeon. I've been dying to play this all day long, and I've got D&D very shortly. But I was all too eager to get any game time in with this, so I just went for it. Hey, a free key. Those are rare and incredibly valuable. I kind of am looking forward to seeing if there is a luck stat in this game that might allow increased generation of dropped items, because if so, that's probably going to be like one of the best fucking items in the game, because of how rare such drops tend to be. And I mean, like, you know, there's a lot of instances where the shop doesn't have a key, and you just really need it, otherwise you can turn it into junk. There's at least one instance I know of in which junk isn't the worst thing in the world, but, oh god. So, one of the other things that is really driving me crazy about Enter the Gungeon was streamers make it look easy. What a surprise, I know, right? Well, I genuinely thought that I was going... Okay. I genuinely thought that I was going to have an easier time with Enter the Gungeon, because watching, I could see the mistakes that people were making, where they were using flanks frequently enough, and the way to extend your dodge roll is to jump into oncoming projectiles, because if they're moving towards you and you move towards it, then it extends your dodge jump, essentially. And it makes it easier to dodge some of the more complex projectiles. But despite knowing this, I do not quite have the reflexes yet to pull it off. So it was a humbling moment last night to realize I was going to have to make my way through the Gungeon, earn my skills the hard way, like everyone else. And c'est la vie. Now, let's see what our... I've only got 20 bullets, so that's probably not enough to purchase anything. ammo belt is really handy. How hard it is. And I already have a spare key. If I could get the 35 for the ammo belt, I would. But I have a very strong feeling that it's just not going to be able to happen. Because I've already spent 20 on that, so, I mean, how much more money can the floor really have unless I find a secret room? And secret room generation for this is a little trickier than it is in Binding of Isaac. And that has also thrown me for a loop, because I was like, oh, I'll just look at the map, find the right room, and or find a room that's most likely, and then check all the walls and see if I can find... Oh, another key! I really hope I survive. This has got to be worth it. Oh! Alright, I actually haven't had this before. Is this the one with the spread shot? Yes. Okay, well, depending on who I face, this will probably be very helpful. Actually, I suppose no matter who I face, it will be helpful. Anything's better than the starting pistol. Twins! Wonderful. Hey, that one's a lot better than I thought it was going to. I mean, there's still a chance, a pretty good chance, in fact, that I could decease myself right here. Alright, I will take it, and I will very happily take that whole heart. Now, if I don't use it, nothing else can happen with it, and it is a shame to have to leave behind anything else for the shield, but... Oh, that's what it does. I will have to make use of that. I knew it was an active item, but I just totally forgot about it in the heat of the moment. Especially because you don't want to test it out on that boss, but I think it might be safe to test it out in whatever the next room is. Oh, or whatever the fuck it decides to recharge. Ow. I'm actually really surprised I survived that. Or, rather, I didn't take any damage, is what I was going to say. Bye. Why waste the bullets? You know, it's funny, if the computer is, or sorry, if the minions are that stupid, how did they actually survive being in that room with those things in the first place? Wow, there's a lot of options here. Let's go south. One of my friends is always fond of saying, I think that my blaster combat, which is terrifying, and in a way good to know, but mostly terrifying. Anyways, one of my friends is always fond of saying that supposedly there is a left-hand rule to finding your way out of a place when you're lost. He claims that in most places, if you simply make left turns, that you will be able to find your way out of just about any building. And it's some sort of architectural thing. I don't know how accurate that is, honestly. I'm usually never lost, especially now that we have Google Maps, because sometimes, you know, even if Google Maps doesn't have the answer, Google itself does have some sort of, like, map of the building. And I always try to, you know where I'm going in advance of going there. Very organized person. So much for all that money. Let's go north for a little bit. Okay. Oh, I need that health. Well, that's about almost half a key. I think those are... I think the silvery colored shells are 5, like a nickel. Now that I think about it. So it's nowhere near the cost of a key. Whatever. These things. Who doesn't rain? Now that I've had some experience with that gun, I really like it, and as devastating as the other one is, the other 5 each, as devastating as the Thompson submachine gun was, I think I'll just stick with this one now. That's weird, I thought there was another monster in the room. The cutest little murderer that's ever lived. Want. It's on my wish list. You know, I've been trying just about every element I can think of on this. I mean, maybe there's an event that has to occur in order for the for that to have anything on it, but I have a feeling. Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah. Okay, I'm good. I have a feeling that I just have that it might be elementally based. In a similar vibe. Yeah. What time is it now? 6:28. Alright guys, that is a disappointing way to end this, but I'm gonna have to go. See you guys next time.